Hello, everybody. Welcome back to LA Noire, Part 3. We are continuing our time as a homicide detective. No, it didn't fall. I'm trying to figure out a better way of doing this because I can't figure out how to keep it cropped in from where it usually sits so you guys can see me better when I'm in the corner. So I'm trying to find a better way of, having this kind of view. Okay, look at that. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it here for now. When I need to look at you, I will look at you here. It actually doesn't seem that much closer, does it? All right, hold on. Twitch doesn't like nipples apparently, so I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. How's it going, everybody? I mean, I know there's like no one in here. So, Thomas, how are you? Yeah, me too. Me too. But I don't want to discuss the weather or temperature or climate ever again. So, I'm just going to move on from that. Welcome to the stream, Cameron. All right, where did the game audio go? Oh, I know where it went. I muted it because off screen between now and like what? What is it doing in here? Get the hell out of here! Do I have to relaunch the game? I gotta relaunch the game. All right. Oh, I'm supposed to see that. I forgot to shut it off after Devil May Cry. Whoops. Cameron, I'm serious. I don't want to talk about it. It gives me really bad anxiety. That's why I was in the hospital, at least partially. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut that out. There's nothing crazy, but I don't want people seeing it. All right. Let's reboot the game. Hopefully this works. I had a bad day at work, but I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. I wouldn't, you know, there's no point in doing that. So, I'm here. I'm going to try and salvage the day. And I won't talk about it because I'm not going to be negative anymore. Why is it? I just had it checked. There we go. No! Get out of there! There's spoilers in that room. Okay. I realized after the last session that the YouTube in-house editor, the one for videos that have already been uploaded, is terrible. They have like a tracking tool for blurs, and it is, calling it functional would be a stretch. So from now on, I'm just gonna blur the entire screen when we see a naked body or something. We finished A Way Out. The ending was sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Salvage the day by prosecuting minorities who did nothing? I'm pretty sure both of the guys we've arrested were white. There was the guy who lied about his shoe size and was burning the stuff in his backyard, and then there was the pedophile, and then there was I forget who we arrested before that, but he was guilty. Like, beyond a reasonable doubt, right? We did our job as best we could. Hey, can we not play Ella Fitzgerald, please? Wish there was a way to disable just the license music, but this game's from like 2011, so they didn't really think about that. I played A Way Out a very, very long time ago, back when it came out. Cameron and I actually played it. But we never finished it. I think we got to the very last level, and then life got in the way, and we never went back.
Can you drive to this one?
Switch the camera and game squares when there's a naked. Good idea. Good idea. I love Ella Fitzgerald, but I don't want to have to deal with copyright claims, so.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Nah, I'm gonna leave it up, because you guys... I'm gonna leave it up. I'm gonna have to blur anyway. And for the people actually watching the stream, they'll actually get something out of it. They're not gonna get... Nobody's gonna get anything out of it if I make my face big and the game small.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you when you're ready.
No, I'm not gonna switch. There's no point, because then you two... Anybody watching won't get the context. You know, if I switch them, nobody gets anything. So there's... Ooh.
The lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Oh! Hold on a minute. Maybe...
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
Best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from
Hey, I didn't. I backed out from examining the body because I wanted to change my clothes. I didn't want this.
contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Anyway, I did a lot of exploring off screen here, and I found every landmark in the city that they've highlighted. There's way more that I was surprised weren't actually considered landmarks in the collectible system. There's only 30 of these, but there's a ton of places that are like real buildings and stuff. But anyway, I found all of those. There's 50 hidden film reels with the names of real life noir films on them. I found those, which took a long time because, again, this map is huge. And, whoa, what is with the yellow gun icon? What? Dead body. Crime scene. Okay. Never noticed that before. Also, there's 15 cars. Hey, hydrate. I heard that one. I didn't hear it last night, but I heard it that time. Anyway, I found all that stuff because it would unlock some new outfits for us to wear. So let's take a look. This one we've already seen, so we're not going to wear that. Button Man. That's the one I got for collecting all the police badges hidden throughout the city. When the game came out and you bought it brand new, it would come with, I believe it came with a map, just like all the other Rockstar games, you know, GTA 4, Red Dead, they came with maps. But it also came with these film negative strips that showed you locations from the game, as if they were taken with a real camera. And those 20 negatives are the locations of these hidden badges. And you get this outfit when you collect them all. So there you go. Button Man. We've also got this one. This one I think is the one you get for... It might just be for hitting level 18. And there's like 20 levels max. And the reason why I'm so high leveled is because every time you pick up a badge or a film reel or find a landmark or a car, you get experience. So there's also this one. When did I get this one? We'll go with this one. I don't remember getting this one, but hey, I'll take it. All right, back to the body.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it? Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Ugh.
Kiss the blood, BD.
Alright, I think that's everything with the body. Let's see what we have here. Would they not
If
be
she took
like...
a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
I don't know. I'm not a dead body expert, so I have no idea.
You'll want to come and take a look at this.
Yeah, hold on, Rusty. I have to examine these crumpled cigarettes. Or this box of Kleenex. I don't know when that applies or how soon that sets in, or if there's some kind of medicine that a coroner can use to undo it. I have no idea. Rusty! Rusty, calm down. I'm examining this, whatever that is. Looks like a matchbook. Oh, and a piece of a cup. Or a crumpled paper cup. Very important clues. Oh, I see some bottles. These could be evidence. Alright, just kidding, folks. Rusty.
Fellas, you mind coming here and doing your job for a second?
Hey! Ooh, that's bad.
May as well follow the trail.
That's a lot of blood. To go a very long distance. Oh, a hat.
Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
The music's a little unnerving. I'm pretty sure that's the point. Anyway, I think we need to follow the blood. And the blood is going kind of far. Oh, wait. New hint? Oh god, bloody shoe. No, not the cup!
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
It's on the wall? Hey, get out of there.
What do you think?
Keep looking, Phelps. You get enough and we can start retracing the killer's steps.
What am I missing here? I just heard the vibration. Oh, okay, it's just following the trail.
On it goes.
Yeah, the music is very good.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Sure. You don't mean back here, right? No, he does not. Mosquito coil? Yeah, I had a feeling that's not related. Okay. At least not to this case.
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook. You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
This is a lot of blood. We're like half a block away from the body.
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
Oh.
Where are you taking us?
Oh, goodness.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us?
How's it going?
Clearly wants us to find these things.
Oh, it's
Nothing for
going.
us.
You know.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident.
It's going. What? What's the clue here? The beer bottle? What are you vibrating for? It's vibrating like crazy. It's giving me the little chime. Oh, because I'm on the wrong side of the table. Okay, sure. It's going, you know, we just got started here. I just followed a blood trail up to the roof. Pretty ridiculous. God, look at that. 3-room apartments. $250 a week. Oh. There was a tool rack? Alright, let me go check that out. Nothing there.
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Alexa, what would $2.50 in 1947 be worth today? Fucking useless.
The trail points up.
Another... Oh, it's the ring!
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
This is 1947. And it looked like utilities were included. Okay, so this explains the trail of blood going across like 1.5 city blocks.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
Oh, man. I think it was only water that was included, but that's still ridiculously cheap compared to today.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
I appreciate that the game didn't make us walk all the way back down. Alright, sure, Rusty, I'll drive to this one. I don't remember...
Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
Gently.
Oh, shit, this isn't a cop car. I forgot, one of the other things I was doing off screen was just stealing every car I could find to fill out the car collection thing, because there's 95 cars in the game. I've now driven 62 of them. And I realized the complaint that I often hear today about so many cars looking the same, they also looked very similar back then. Because I can't tell half of these apart from each other. Alright, sorry, I got a text. Alexa, set a reminder for 30 minutes. Chicken. Alright. Yeah, this is not a cop car. I was wondering, I was like, wait a minute. Last time we were driving around, we had like this gray, tan, like, soft top. We did not have like the top down, and it wasn't black. And I'm like, yeah, so it saved my car. Interesting. I guess this is her house right here. GTA 6, I bet, won't have a streamer mode. Of course not. Of course not. Let's get off the street. We're cops. We can park wherever we want. Oh wait, I think it's next door. Shit. It's saved by the cutscene. Alright. You guys let me know if the audio needs to be adjusted.
Wait just a moment.
I think I remember this lady. She plays Peggy's mom in Mad Men.
I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Alright, hold on. I'm taking a snack break here. Got some guacamole and sour cream, and I'm dipping my pork rinds in it.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Don't rush me, Rusty. Nope. I'm not doing that one. I'm not being negative anymore. I'll refund you your points later.
What are we waiting for?
Just give me like 2 more bites, okay?
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Stop rushing me! I like how the game is throwing that hint up in the corner. Like somebody at this point in the game would have suddenly forgotten how objectives work. Or how to access the log. Maybe they would have. Maybe they would have. I just don't see it happening for myself, but... Alright, let me put this shit, crap away.
What are we waiting for?
I'm cleaning up! I'm cleaning up, Rusty. Cleaning up my act. Ugh.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Alright. Alright. God.
What are we waiting for?
Oh. Alright, I'm sorry, everybody. Rusty? No, I'm not gonna do that. Alright. Also, I'm pretty sure if I went AFK on the street, you... Did anyone else see that? Somebody needs to clip that. That car! It just disappeared! Nobody saw that? Nobody saw that? The camera panned over Rusty, and this car just disappeared. There was a blue car, and before it got to Cole, it was gone. It faded away. But I'm pretty sure if you go AFK outside, Cole will like go into first person and like stare at people and stare at cars as they pass by. All right. Dark in here.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
It's a pretty cozy study here. All right. Oh. Okay. What? Of what's...
What are we waiting for?
I hear you, Rusty. I hear you. I don't know what he's doing. Cole.
Nothing significant.
Cole, what are you doing? How good's that fire look? Looks pretty good. Oh. Why zoom in on that one portrait? Oh, thank you. Okay.
Did you look at that?
Oh!
Someone's turned the place over.
Okay, we have an address.
So her husband has a court date for some reason. And, this guy, I'm not sure. Who, lawyer or, court clerk, you know, recommends that she be there for the case. Oh.
A smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
What? What did Rusty do? You know how I feel about windows? What is your problem with windows? Rusty.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
We need to search her room, Phelps. See what you left behind.
What are you talking about? What were they talking about off screen? Rusty's afraid of windows or something? Rebel Ant subscribed for the 4th month. They're currently on a 2-month streak. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it, Joe. It just says you resubscribed. I don't know what to tell you.
Charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Did you have like an auto renew turned on or something? I mean, you're not getting the money back, but you know. $10? What are you talking about? It's like $5. I mean, if you want to do a chargeback, that's between you and Twitch. I don't know how that works. I don't think it has anything to do with the channel that you're subscribing to. I think it's like $5 though. That's very awkward. Want me to ban her? Sweep this under the rug? Yeah, get rid of her. We'll keep the money. We'll get her out of here. Oh, God. All right. Are we gonna question you or what?
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
4 questions.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Rusty, that's not what a mass murderer is. Rusty, you are a homicide detective. You should know that's not what a mass murderer is. Come on, man. It was a good joke, though. I'm gonna accuse her of lying because I think it'll be funny.
I think this whole thing was a put-up job. You heard about Antonia over the radio, and you made it look like a break-in so you could lift some of her things.
And you have an ounce of proof for that scurrilous allegation?
Here it comes.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
Joe appears behind me in my room. I'd be very scared. Oh, also, I'm gonna be so because I think we are at level 10. I don't know what level we were at last time. But the point is for some stupid reason the intuition points cap out at 5. So I've gone well above beyond 5 points in what I've earned since we last streamed this, just by collecting the hidden stuff off screen. So I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna call them extra banked intuition points, if I need them. But I'm not gonna do that until we use the 5 we have. I'm gonna have to look. Did I just close Firefox? Yep. Whoopsie. Don't give me that look. Ah! I mean, yeah, I am. That's what intuition points are. It's not my fault that I leveled up too much too fast and the game didn't give me all the ones that I earned. Alright. I think she's telling the truth.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
Oh, also, I'll see if anybody notices. I won't even say anything.
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
You're lying.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
I'm surprised nobody said anything yet.
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
What? What?
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Okay. See, this is one of those situations where I have a problem with the way the game phrases things, because am I trying to prove that there was a break-in in the building, or am I trying to prove that she is aware that there is a break-in at the building? Because she could just be completely oblivious to what's going on in Antonia's room. I'm gonna go with this. Because she's obviously lying. And I gotta use this evidence for something, right?
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring, and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
Why are you lying again?
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we could check out the El Dorado bar.
I mean, I don't know. What do you want to do, Rusty?
Help me out.
We can either front Angel.
This again?
seeing as the finger's pointing right at him.
I can't push
or
him
we can
over.
Check out the El Dorado bar.
No, I want to drive this car now.
I'm sorry, madam. Police officer.
I
need
only
your car.
picked it up an hour ago. You will be careful.
A nosy old hag? And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
That's funny. All right, I will be careful. I will be careful.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure, a woman taking control over his life.
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
She just got this car an hour ago. You know what? I don't really feel like driving it anymore. I want your car, officer.
I need this vehicle, officer, now.
What am I doing?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
Is the game too quiet? How is it? I'm always scared. I've been burned before. I don't want it to happen again.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Okay, good. Place is fancy. Oh man, we gotta walk up the stairs? Ugh! Oh. I like the tile.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Oh.
Hey, what the fuck? LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
I got nothing.
Oh! Oh! Oh, he's still up? Stay down, bitch! Oh, you knocked my fucking head off!
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no.
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife? We should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors.
I like how both of us had our hats knocked off still.
I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Pick up your hat, Rusty. I love how Cole... Oh. I love how Cole kept pushing him down every time he tried to stand
This will
up.
take some explaining.
Yeah, it's not looking too good. Ooh, it's squelchy. Squelchy is not good. We don't like squelchy. El Dorado! So there's our chance to get another way of learning the address in case our interview with the old lady fell through.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
He's even talking about it like he hasn't heard of it yet.
Just picked fruit market. I
Uh-oh.
wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Jump scared by a bird in the garage. That's not good. That's all the clues? Seriously?
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movement. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
Rusty, you need to pick up your hat, man. I'm kicking it around the floor. Are you going to let me do that? Oh. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, where's the lighting on that place? Let me check out the back door as well. Oh yeah, it just leads right to the parking lot. That's cool. I like that. I like that. Can we break into the neighbor's place? Alright. Yeah, so let's go bother all of his neighbors.
What do you want?
LAPD, we're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Can I knock again?
I know nothing more about their business.
No! Let me do it again. A third time. That's I like that they thought of that. You know, what happens if I just be a pest?
No good. There's nobody here.
What are you, sonic hearing? What? Oh!
Sorry about
Fuck.
that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD.
I forgot about that.
Were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Fucking Green Goblin. I totally forgot about that. Could I bother him again?
Is that all you needed, detective?
Yeah, okay.
Hello?
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes.
Alexa, stop.
Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
A random. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
He's got no alibi.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well-executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
Oh!
Hired help at the El Dorado might have seen the problem and died. Maybe the regulars too. You should check it out.
Oh, I love these two. Rusty, go get your hat. This is making me uncomfortable. You're too handsome. Here, if I lead you to it, will you put it back on? Pick it up. Pick it up. It's right there. If I push you into it, pick up your hat. It's right there. Rusty. Pick it up, man. Pick it up. All right, he doesn't want it. That's cool. So we've only got one lead left, which is the bar. Okay. We didn't learn too much from the apartment. Well, that's not true. We learned about the bloody shirt. We learned that he has no alibi. Or that his alibi that he gave us is bogus.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
Okay. It'll come back to him in his most dire moment. Where's Rusty?
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
We'll go to the bar next. Or should we go to the... Yeah, let's go. Hydrate.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
KGPL, 11 King, over.
11K, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finis Brown urgently request your presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
11K, en route.
All right.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
He still doesn't have his hat.
He wants a five-star goddamn wedding. Mouthpiece door strips off the Essex man jewelers. Aces thrown out.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all this fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
Huh.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finnis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what does it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
I love how Cole's like, hey, doesn't this kind of relate to that other murder case we thought we solved? And the chief is like, don't worry about it. You solved it already. No, I have not gone to the bar yet. I don't want to interview him. I want to go to the bar, man.
I've been in this job 20 years.
I'm probably going to have more...
Mind coming here and doing your job for a second?
Fuck you. I'm going outside. Ooh, a hot dog cart. I could go for some hot dogs. Oh. I don't like this car anymore. I like that red one, though. Oh, whoa.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know?
Look at this guy's shit-eating grin. Isn't that the biggest shit-eating grin you've ever seen?
I'm gonna get good and tight come Friday.
You can drive.
He sounds like he's 10 miles away. Hey!
I'm sorry, sir. Police officer. I need your car.
Goddamn ding!
One goddamn ding, huh? How about this, right in front of you? Oh! Did she just say what I thought?
It's strange that all these murders are
Oh.
happening to girls who've been out drinking.
No. A broad drink, she gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alley. It's a sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times, Cole.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. We don't need to go looking for the monster under the bed.
That was like...
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him. If we survive this, it's going to be a miracle.
No, that interrupted his...
Now we sent a
Oh,
note.
okay.
I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. You seen the body? Hey, come on! I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia.
What? Get out of the car!
Hey!
If you want instructions on how to wipe your ass, let me know.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah, me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. But what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
He had the first, like, genuine reaction to somebody being told about one of these murders that I've heard so far. Also, interesting to note, he said it was him and a temp guy from the agency. In one of the other cases, the bartender we talked to was a temp guy from an agency. I wonder if there's... I mean, that can't be a coincidence, right? Divorce papers.
Divorce papers? Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
What are the odds that the fruit market across the street is the same one that Angel had the crate full of booze from? Also, again, the mention of the guy from the temp agency. And didn't the first murder case also involve a bar? Like, all three of these have involved bars, right? There was the one with, like, the guy who was in love with her. And it was, like, tiki themed. There was the... Yeah. There was the... Yeah, I swear. All three of these have involved bars. So, you know, if you're a smart enough guy, you might have... Or gal. Or person. You know, by now you probably would have figured out, hey, maybe it's the guy from the temp agency. And nobody has noticed the thing that's changed since the last stream.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Yeah, something changed. No one's noticed yet. Oh, there's a clue here? Oh, okay. Just backing up what he said, that if she were to make the phone call, it would have had to be across the street. Not out back, though. No. Did you move your camera? No. No, something... Never mind. The fruit market across the street. Just picked fruit market. What a small world! This is where we were going to go next. No wonder she seemed reluctant.
The cop from the newspapers.
Yeah, you would know, wouldn't you? Look at all those newspapers. I can't believe I have to drive all the way to work on a Saturday.
handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
Could have come here from the start and saved ourselves a day's legwork.
I can't knock her over.
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
His ball off? Ball singular? What?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney, what can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
Clem Feeney?
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side.
Cornflakes. Kellogg's cornflakes in the
Well, I don't want
background.
into trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
Just straight up Kellogg's cornflakes there.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
I was distracted by the Kellogg's. I think he's lying again.
She was brutally beaten soon after she left the bar. Clem, you sure you didn't drive her somewhere?
What are you suggesting?
I don't have any proof of that.
Looks like I was mistaken.
It's a pretty fancy... it's a pretty fancy necklace. I don't know, this guy seems like an honest man.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She hadn't been back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Okay. I'm guessing what I have to find is behind this gold-handled, spotlighted door. But let me just take a quick look around the rest of the place. Oh, this is a firm avocado. Oh, a banana peel. That's right. Walk it off, sweetie. Oh. Can't push her. It's probably because she's doing like an animation instead of walking around. Oh, wait a minute. Now's her chance. Oh my goodness, Cole! Cole! Why? Can we get a twofer? Oh my god! Oh! Oh. Oh. All right. What do we got back here? Bootleg beer, right? Or wine or something? Not beer.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Oh my god. Oh, we got some... Oh.
So what are we hiding
Oh
in here?
shit!
This thing needs a combination.
It's the necklace, isn't it? It was like 3... What was it? Let's look at our clues. We found this, at the crime scene. 253. So whoever knew this... somebody left the correct combination at the crime scene. Oh shit. Oh god, the Bible sucks. I already looked. Cole, you've got nothing to say? It's the necklace. Cole, what are you doing? Why aren't you talking? Was there something else I needed to do? Yeah, there's the Bible verse saying that women need to be submissive to their husbands. But what else is there? Is that it? Oh god, I see a bloody shirt underneath. There's blood. You see that? And Cole won't examine it. We have a bloody knife. Oh.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
Oh.
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war. This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Oh, the image of Rusty ripping a man's arms off like a Mortal Kombat fatality is so funny. Hey, we got our actual car back.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
Holy shit!
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect. Hit it! Clean this asshole off the road.
I'm trying. He's too fast.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
I didn't even interview the husband. Oh, sequence break. Frank strikes again. I got all the clues, all the questions. All right. I love this game.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads.
How can we fail? Skip with the Shadow leading the show.
Who the fuck is a Shadow?
Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming.
Sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
It sounds like Phelps's men don't like him very much. Another drunk woman.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill.
Why does he sound so quiet every time he cuts? It cuts to them. Hydrate. I just took a sip.
Is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
I just took a sip. Give me a fucking break. Okay, yeah.
Fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to say.
All right, let's change suits. I didn't grind all those fucking collectibles for nothing. Hawkshaw's a good one. I don't think we've worn Button Man yet. We'll wear Button Man. Whoa, everyone's in slow-mo. What the fuck is happening? What's going on? Okay, Button Man might not be... That was weird! Wearing Button Man slowed down time. What the hell? That's not supposed to happen. That's not supposed to happen. Let's try it again. Oh.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it going to stop?
It's cool now. I don't know what the hell happened. It's not acting up anymore. This is cozy. Hey, and the hot dog guy isn't out because it's raining. Isn't that nice? People are walking around with umbrellas.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
No, Phelps, all these arrests and the record are giving me a reputation. You don't want to turn into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows make it the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first base.
A birthday suit mod? No, I looked. Nobody's made one. You could be the first, though. God, I wish they would make a sequel to this game.
That guy there will lead us up.
I'm steeling myself for what I'm about to see.
That'll just be another dead body, partner. We're used to seeing them. They're the gig when you work with homicide squads.
I think there's mud. Yeah, there's like mud coming up because the dirt is red. And it's on the side of the car.
Detectives? Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar. I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body? Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again. Time of death? From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night. Usual head injuries. Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much
Yes.
he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Yes, thank goodness she's clothed. That's one less blur I'm gonna have to put on it after the fact. Rusty, what are you doing? Inspecting a cigarette, huh?
Incidental.
Yes, exactly, Thomas, exactly. Oh.
No drag marks. Killer was moving around, surveying the scene. Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Just trying to see if there's what else is there besides the body. But I think we've probably found everything. I mean, they said it themselves. Most of the environmental evidence or whatever got washed away because of the storm. No, I already looked at that. Let me out. I'm trying to inspect this bottle. Yes.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Yes. Okay. Enough goofing off. No stolen ring this time? That's unusual. Wait, I can only inspect the arms and the head this time? Oh, there we go.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Glad I caught that. I don't think there's anything else. Not on the body anyway. Alright. Huh?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
All right, one question. I can't fuck this up.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Let's see. Is she lying, folks? What do we think?
What's the agenda here, Mrs. Barton? You trying to get rid of Bose and improve the real estate prices? Or do you want to help us catch this lady's killer?
You think I'm lying?
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
Oh, Cole. Whoa, wait a minute. She's all shifty now. What is this? You weren't doing this before. All right. Okay, yeah, she's telling the truth. I think she's pissed off because I accused her of lying. I forgot that happened. Like, depending on your previous selections, it influences their mood. I forgot about that.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt.
Yeah, you're right,
horribly
Joe. You're right.
disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Damn it. Okay. Unnecessary, Cole.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks.
All right. I guess we have a lead. We can go check out that hobo camp or the dry cleaners. This idiot left his fucking soft top down. All right. Rusty. Oh, he's in the car already.
This is ACB, American.
Well, the laundromat's not going anywhere. Let's go to the hobo camp.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, I guess we ought.
You know what, Rusty? Just for that nasty little comment, we're gonna go for a little drive. Let's take a shortcut, Rusty. Let's take a shortcut, Rusty.
I get the point.
Oh, do you? Do you get the point? I don't think you do. I don't think you do, Rusty. I don't think you do at all. Okay. All right, we've had our fun. Oh, oh my God. It's like a block away. We can walk it. Cole is a menace. I wouldn't want to fight a war with Cole, and I wouldn't want to be in the car with Cole. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I would not want to be in the... I wouldn't want to be Cole's passenger princess. I hope I'm not misusing that term. Wouldn't want to marry him either. Yeah. For a second, I was like, wait, is that something worse than what I think it is?
I fought. Where's my wife? No one cares about me. I took a
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son.
I think I earned some peace and quiet.
Ah, the bum isn't here.
Look at these people.
We should follow the lead. These guys can wait.
Yeah.
At least the rain stopped. You can change back into those white bucks now.
We'll come back here, though. We will come back here. Also, what do you mean white bucks? I'm wearing white, Rusty.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going? No message.
Excuse me?
There's no message. On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on it. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
That kind of does. The strangulation, the drunk woman, right? But there's no stolen jewelry and no message. So yeah, it's kind of like 50-50 here. I was going to say something about passenger princesses, but I think I'm going to hold my tongue.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look.
What do you think the over-under is on this guy running?
You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
You wrote the number down on that dress. Is it there?
Okay. I think I was confusing it with that mission in GTA 4, where you have to shake down the laundromat owner for protection money. There's 1-3... I don't remember. Six three. Okay, 1363. Oh yeah, also green silk dress, yeah. 43 Emerald Street. T. Terraldson?
Mrs. T. Terraldson, 43 Emerald
Terraldson.
Street, Westlake.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed? I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this.
Classic white-on-white racism. You just don't see it anymore.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Terraldson? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Terraldson?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Terraldson, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
it's
that...
procedure. You see to your girls.
I don't think this guy did it. What? Oh, okay. They're going in another room. Okay. I don't think he did it. He looks very upset.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Terrelson? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. Want to hear something funny, Terrelson? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules them out as a suspect.
Jesus. Rusty. Come on.
We could check if she was a regular.
These matchbooks, man. I keep telling you. They're the most helpful thing in the world for cops in 1947.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
I think it's just a noir movie trope.
I don't think this is going to help us.
You don't even want to open it, Cole? Yeah, I doubt anything in here is going to help.
Circumstantial.
Yeah.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
I wonder how much crap they modeled just with like the express purpose of dumping as you know, useless clutter. They had a boat. Oh, wait a minute, they had a boat. That means he knows about triple braid rope, I bet. Yeah, I already know about this place. Come on.
Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
This isn't what we're looking for.
So
she went out without her handbag?
he opens this one, but he doesn't open the other one?
At least she was spared that particular indignity. She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
Oh, muddy boots. Muddy boots! What do we think, folks? Are they going to be size 8s like all the others? What do we think? Okay, I just lost a viewer after I asked the question.
You can see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
Size 8s again. Every single one of these. There have been size 8s. A wet shirt, too.
Lars was out in the rain last night. I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
I'm going to check outside. He's got the boots. He's got the coat. The music is still playing while I'm out here as well, which leads me to believe there could be something. There's the boat. Oh, with the light.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
Yeah, the light dramatically shining on it. That was very important. Imagine if I missed that. Hello, girls. No, I wanted to see through the window. Before I talk to him, I'm gonna call on that police phone box real quick. As long as I don't get run over. Hey, how's it going, Alex?
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
I had a.
How can I help, Detective?
I'm having a good day
Can you run an
now.
address for a Bobby
This has been pretty
Ross,
fun so
and
far.
send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks, ma'am.
All right. Yeah. Pretty crap day at work, but that's over now. So.
For the record, Mr. Terrelson, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
You're lying!
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
I can't tell. Oh, I can back out of questions? I didn't know that.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right. Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time.
All right,
She said she was bored and decided to leave.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. A bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Baron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Mr. Terrelson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Spill it, Terrelson. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
Not the kind of thing you want to say to the cops who are interrogating you about your dead wife. Or I guess questioning, but What the fuck? Did they get somebody else?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
What a shithead.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
For the record, Terrelson, did you kill your wife?
Oh my god. No, I didn't kill my wife. And fuck you for suggesting it.
Oh, I fucked that one up.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. I paid the sitter and went to bed.
I think I believe him.
Why did you report your wife missing this morning?
I thought she would have called up last night from the bar.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Terrelson. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life. Sounds like the Terrelson broad had her last drink at Baron's Bar. We should check the place out.
Oh, I fucked that one.
Appreciate your time, sir.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
What the fuck, man? It's not your fault. They weren't mad at you, were they? They were supposed to keep in touch and That person didn't keep in touch. Sorry, I got a text. All right.
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about
Benny
Teresa
Clough?
Carlson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable. Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Oh, shit.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
Oh, yeah. Straight nepotism there. Yeah, he's trying to make sure Daddy doesn't find out. He fucked up. Wait, what am I talking about here? The cab? Is he lying? No, I believe him.
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
And she always wants to dance when she's been drinking. She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
All right, Red Polo.
That's him.
LAPD, don't make me chase you, shitbird.
Every time.
Can't let the son of a bitch get away.
Bates, we just want to talk.
Come on, you gotta ride.
Whoa! It just crashed. And it just restarted. What the hell? What the hell? It just restarted on its own. What? Well, hopefully I don't have to redo the entire case. Okay, this isn't so bad.
Gents, drink.
What if I talk to him
Felton
first?
Galloway,
Oh, I can't.
LAPD.
I can't.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrellson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again. God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable. Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
And she always wants to dance when she's been drinking. She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
We can't let the son of a bitch get away.
Alright, let's not let it crash again. I don't know what happened. Maybe I have to turn on...
We just want to talk.
Maybe I have to turn on the frame rate limiter?
Come on, got a ride. Get in and drive.
Okay.
You're gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Oh! Whoa! Oh, shit.
Come on, Phelps. You're letting this lust get away from you.
I'm working on it, man.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
Oh, my God.
He's showing you how it's done.
This is hard. Hey! Stay on him. Stay on him.
Maybe you shouldn't have waited for me, Phelps. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Hey! Move, Cole, move! He is driving so fast in that shitty truck. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go.
I'll try to shoot out his tires.
Oh!
Keep it on the road, goddammit! Let's end this part.
Oh! He just killed her!
You gotta get me closer.
Hey! This son of a bitch.
Stop or I will shoot.
He just killed that woman.
Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this.
No, you're free to go.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
The fuck kind of answer is that?
You sure you and the sailor didn't take her somewhere and things got out of hand?
Even cops need evidence. You got nothing on me that links me to that woman.
I mean, I have the testimony of the bartender, but I don't really see that listed here. I have the cab.
Looks like I made a mistake.
I can't fuck this one up, or the case will be failed, I think. Okay, I thought it was doubt. I just wanted to make sure.
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell
Ooh!
us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor Boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Wait, I just realized I haven't driven one of those yet. Come back! Come back!
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thank you.
Okay, we've got a guy we can... The fuck you gonna do about it? Alright. What about the hobo camp? I want to go back to the hobo camp. We didn't get to go in yet. We didn't go in last time. It has its own theme music. Where is it? Yeah, we're gonna go there. Because I think I might have...
Car 11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now heading west on 7th Street.
Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it, Phelps. The cab driver might tie this whole thing together.
You don't have to tell me twice. 7th Street. Fuck, I don't know. Oh, over here? Yeah, let's go over there.
Hope you're right.
I'll let Rusty drive. That's kind of far. Your partner cannot drive at this time. What the hell?
You see our taxi anywhere?
Watch it, will you?
Where's that cab got me now?
11K, yellow cab number 3591, sighted at the corner of Wilshire and Whitford. Repeat, Wilshire and Whitford, 11K. Further on your ATV on yellow cab number 3591. Vehicle identified at Reggie's Cafe, heading north on Whitford.
Hey, we've been there.
ATPL clear.
All right, so where's the cab?
Good question.
Car 11K,
Oh.
suspect vehicle, yellow cab 3591, sighted at 6th and Valencia.
I wonder how many of these they've recorded.
You see our taxi anywhere?
There it is.
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
The fucking street crime radio is playing over the dialogue.
Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
Fucking love this game. All right. So we can interrogate I want to go to the Crystal Ballroom. This place has so many locations. This case, I mean. Oh, we can't go there yet. Okay. I guess we go interrogate, what's his ass? Here, Rusty, you drive.
You know the way. You can drive.
He got out to get back in. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! I haven't driven that yet. No! I need to drive that ambulance. Hold on. It's gone! It happened again!
At least, as I recall,
One sec. I need to check something on OBS. Okay. What is it? What did I do to this? Oh no. No, leave that alone. Okay, sorry about that.
All units, officer detail, 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe, 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Check it out! Oh, shit.
Come on.
All right. All right.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me.
He's in interview too.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Okay, then. Yeah, that's a sailor, all
Detectives
right.
Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning. You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass.
You guys don't hear that? There's a very loud train running past my house right now. I've got the window open, so.
They're around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrellson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
You're lying to me, Jessup. I think you weren't having much luck and you decided to take it out on Mrs. Terrellson.
That's not true. What makes you think I wanted to hurt her?
I don't have any evidence for this. Cole's just talking out of his ass.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
Now he looks pissed.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
All right, that checks out.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrellson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup.
He has all the time in the world to rape women. I only had last night. One of our proud men in uniform.
Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom?
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab and I caught a bus back to the base.
Wait, when did he say? When? He's so shifty. I think it's doubt, but I don't want to fuck it up. Let's go back here.
The cab driver said that you were getting pretty familiar with Teresa.
That's not how I'd put it.
What?
Tell the truth, Jessup. You were running out of time. You wanted to get laid and Teresa wouldn't come across. It made you crazy, so you strangled her with a piece of rope.
For Christ's sake, that's not true.
Cole.
I felt sorry for her. What proof do you have that I strangled her?
You're off the hook. For now. So the last thing you wanted was her playing hard to get. Did that make you mad, sailor?
Yeah, it did. She knew what a guy's looking for. All broads do. Dancing comes second.
And what happened at the Crystal Ballroom?
Nothing. Not even a little hand relief.
Hand relief. That's what we're calling it now?
We had another couple of drinks. There was no fun left in her. Just poured her guts out to some bartender.
It's the temp agency bartender. Come on, Cole.
Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom?
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab and I caught a bus back to the base.
We spoke to the cab driver. Tell us what really happened at the Crystal Ballroom.
I'd had enough. She was all upset about her husband bawling about her kids. She looked old. Left around closing, maybe 1:30. We got on a bus and she fell asleep on my shoulder.
Which bus?
An All-American 249. I went past her place. She jumped off and I stayed on it downtown. After that, I caught another bus to San Pedro. The Indiana's down there. She's being scrapped.
And that was the last you saw of Teresa?
Yeah, that's right. We didn't say much. I think she was kind of embarrassed.
We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
What now? Drive all the way to San Pedro and check his locker?
Let's see if the bus story checks out.
There's a depot at 1660 Beverly Boulevard.
Well, the bus depot's not going anywhere, so let's talk to the hobo first.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed? 3 suspects in the can and 1 on the hook. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, we have Lars Carrollson picked up.
11K, roger.
LAPD. We'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay copacetic. We need to hold out and cover the
How do we do that?
like this.
Oh, shit! Oh, my God.
The disciples know what you did last night?
We need to fight for it!
No one dropped a gun, huh? Hey, hold on a minute. Oh, alright. We're just fist fighting. Hey! Damn it! Just once I'd like to keep my hat on.
They're harboring a murderer?
Ooh!
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
He didn't look disfigured to me.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it, see what you find.
Oh.
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
It had her initials on the bag as well. Oh, that's a piece of bloody rope. But hey, before we look at that, we got another newspaper, folks.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack.
Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Man. Sorry, I'm just making sure I haven't missed any newspapers. I have not. I have not. Okay, the last one we saw was with Dr. Harlan Fontaine talking with the guy at the payphone about how he burned a house or something where there were people inside. Uh-oh.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terreldson's chin.
Alright, well, we got our suspect. Alexa, stop. I hate when she randomly, I guess... oh! I hate when it... Hell yeah, man. Theme of Hobo Camp. Oh. Right.
I'm out of here.
Oh. Shit, they got barbed wire? I don't even know what she was gonna say. She was gonna chime in about something. Probably a reminder about work tomorrow. Yeah, okay. I got like 50 million reminders. Okay. The harmonica? Yeah, okay. It is very Western.
The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same shtick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession, and we can charge the bum with murder.
Yeah, this one's pretty complicated, isn't it? Here, Rusty, I'm gonna let you,
You're behind the wheel.
I'm too lazy. Rusty?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
The best part of this game is that you can force your partner to drive.
Making me blue.
Driving is terrible. If I could never drive again, I would happily choose that future. Maybe when I'm dead. Maybe. Maybe hell is just endless traffic. Which bus did he say it was? All American 249, okay. I have a feeling it's not going to be here. And we need to just go in and ask about it. Yeah, I think it's out. I think it's out being used. I like all the smoke on the ceiling.
Thank you, ma'am.
That's a
You
nice
have safe
detail.
trip now. Where are you boys headed today?
LAPD. We're after the driver of All American 249. Would have been around midnight onwards last night.
Just a minute. Frank Zeffirelli. He's your man.
Where can we find him?
Frank is out on the 7-4.
Can you tell us the route?
Hang on. I should have it mapped out here somewhere.
I'll need to run the loop.
Oh, man. I'm guessing Rusty won't be able to do
we're
this.
not going to drive the whole thing, are we?
Won't take long. We have a siren.
You're a real asshole. Oh, I wish I could afford that.
I like all the smoke on the ceiling. It really is a nice touch, you know.
What's that case with the lady that
Everyone's smoking.
All American 7-4. Let's go get him.
Absolutely. Oh, they highlighted the bus route. That's nice. I feel like this is... I don't know, man. Chat, I don't know how many of you have been paying attention. Who do we think did it? Who do we think killed this woman? Oh, I forgot to pick up Rusty. Whoops.
It's all right.
This could be a long trip, Cole.
Or it could be a short one.
And here's me without my hip flask and only a pain in the ass for company.
Way to kick off the drive in high spirits, Rusty. Comments like that put me in just the right mood for some legwork.
Touchy.
You know what your problem is? You don't like hard work. This kind of rigorous search is what police work is all about. Discipline.
Save it, Phelps. You're just as bored as I am.
It's okay. Everyone got up. Everyone got up. Everyone's okay. Nobody's limping. We're good. We still have a headlight, too. There it is.
That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road. That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
I heard you.
There's some kind of problem, buddy?
LAPD. We're investigating a murder. You had a sailor and a woman in a green dress on your bus late last night?
That's correct.
And the woman got off first, around 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's right. And the sailor stayed on all the way to downtown.
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
On California Street. To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost, like she got off on the wrong stop or something. I didn't like dropping her off near that hobo camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
Oh, he got back on fast. Okay, so Jessup's in the clear. The sailor did not do it.
So Sailor Boy escaped by the seat of his bell-bottom trousers. He left the broad alive.
Left her by the hobo camp.
Which means he's as good as killed her.
We can't eliminate any of them, but the disfigured man should be our starting point.
I'm gonna call for some backup. These bows hate cops.
Well, we already went there, so it's not really a problem anymore. Okay, sailor's off the hook. Yeah, we need to go interrogate these guys. They're all sitting there waiting to be. I mean, we interrogated the sailor, but
You can drive.
he's not our man anymore. So, Rusty. You think I did it? I would never hurt anyone. Also, I'm not a digital puppet. All right.
We're going this way.
Who do we have in here?
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Alex, if that happened, I would literally have my jaw open.
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrelson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
What kind of answer is that?
You hate women, Ackerman?
More than you could ever imagine.
How much did you hate Mrs. Terrelson?
I ache to put my seed in them.
Oh!
Afterwards, I have no use for them.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What do you even say to that?
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrelson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Holy shit. Alright, well, he just admitted to killing several women. I mean, can we... I'm gonna slap the cuffs on this guy regardless now, I think. But like I said, I don't think it was the husband. The sailor's out. Cameron, I don't know what you're
What are you
talking...
staring at, boy?
Cameron, I don't know what you're talking about. It's not the bus driver. It's not the cab driver. It's either this guy or
What are you staring at, boy?
the guy in the red polo shirt. But he was decked out. Remember, the sailor punched him in the face, so it's probably not him. This is our guy. This is our guy.
Where were you around?
We found the bloody rope in his hut.
At the camp.
You were up on the hill. You were seen during the day. We have a witness. We have evidence. Come clean with me, Ackerman, and I'll see what I can do for you.
I despise your pity. You have nothing that links me to this woman.
Yes, we do. Wait, where is the witness thing? I mean, this right here is... Okay.
You've got
What?
your orders.
You're supposed to string me up because of who I am and what I represent.
Bloody rope!
Stuart Ackerman.
Yeah, fuck
I'm
you,
charging
man.
you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
I got his ass. I got his ass. I don't know why I failed that question. You got nothing that links me. We found bloody rope in your hut that fucking matches the shit on her neck.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Tarleton will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Oh, that was weird. It was like a weird chirping sound. Anybody else hear that? And the music is like... Right, I don't know what the hell just happened. That was kind of spooky. The music was like looping, and there was like a chirp, like a skipping record needle.
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me singing this torched song when I'm burning.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
I love Skipper. Skipper's great. Need to look something up real quick. Is this the last case in homicide? I'm not sure. No. I believe there's one more after this. Okay. I wonder what's going to happen to her. Funny guy over here. Funny guy.
Another body and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Exactly. Did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
That was a good burn, Rusty.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
I don't know what that guy was ranting about. Hey, the rain's gone. Another beautiful day to let Rusty drive.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
The hot dog vendor finally learned
You've
his
got
lesson.
to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
This is going to be our last one for tonight, I think. What time is it? Oh, yeah. I kind of want to end it now. Shit. I don't know how... I don't remember how long this one is. We'll try to get through it quickly.
How can I help you boys?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
That guy's in Mad Men too. He's he's the Heinz baked beans guy. All right.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip.
Hartfield's, isn't that where we were in our in one of those patrol cases where the guy was murdered out front?
Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man?
I know, Cameron, but that's what he is.
Medium height, medium build, dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
That's what he is. Look, I've watched Mad Men through like 4 times. I remember the Heinz baked bean guy. That's him. Okay? Rusty, you're under the impression that I'm driving.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Herb is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that one?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. The Dahlia letters are genuine, and the man who killed Elizabeth Shorty may have also killed Deirdre Mullen.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own humanity.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat until we speak with the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Rusty. I just don't like it.
Oh, thank God she's clothed.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on
Is this the same patrol cop we talked to on that traffic case? With the guy who had the pig blood in his car? I don't want to talk to anybody till I look this scene over. Alright, can you tell me?
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Ooh.
The smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
All right. Wait. Okay, I'm just making sure there's no, like, pockets or anything with a wallet or so. Okay, well, I guess she's got her purse here. And another matchbook!
Someone was trying to get her to come home. We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's gonna be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her. This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
That's it?
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
Yeah, I was just kind of like, yeah, I was kind of like turning that word over in my head as well. A chit. You don't hear that anymore. A list, a bill?
My job is to secure the crime scene. You need to review the evidence and speak to the witnesses.
Don't tell me what my fucking job is. Yeah, you stand on that wood. Uh-oh. Alright. Hey, what's up, man?
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her. It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
This guy reminds me of someone I know.
Classic Carmine.
Oh shit! This was definitely used on one of the first murder, the first homicide cases. Like this brand, this color. Uh-oh.
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him. You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
Yeah, the the Superman pose with the stoic face really caught me off guard.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine.
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
I wonder if I actually could have questioned him if I didn't already get the info out of the fucking necrophiliac. Anyway, I forgot to change outfits. Let's do this one. We haven't done this one yet. I don't know, I feel naked. Also, something I noticed is that this outfit are the same except for the jacket. They've got the same tie. And he's also wearing that tie in this outfit. We'll go with the sharpshooter. Blech. Gotta wait for those details to load in. And there we go. Okay. The Superman pose with the stoic face is something like a little kid would do. And I think that's
Phelps,
very
badge
funny.
1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor, closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks for your help.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going? It reads that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. Spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
He kind of looks like Boss Nass.
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
There's one guy. There's one guy. What do you mean a bunch of these guys? Okay, there's two guys. We'll start with you.
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
I like that guy.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, Detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers? and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No, I was at home, writing.
Do you want to get dragged into this, McCaffrey? Do you want us to get interested in you?
She hung out with this powder puff, James Tiernan. They haunted the public library together.
How well do you know James Tiernan?
I know he works some kind of plebeian job at Rawlings Bowling Alley.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
Yeah, why not? I think he might be telling the truth on this one. What was the question again? Oh, no, he's for sure lying.
You want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes,
Arrest him now.
workers' rights.
Uh-oh.
That kind of
He's a pinko!
Regular 5th columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
Hey, welcome back. We've started our next investigation. It's gonna be the last one of the day. Oh yeah, I just noticed there's smoke in here too. I bet there's been smoke in pretty much all these interiors. Can I go upstairs? No? I bet I could clip my way up there, but that's okay.
Delicious and creamy Spencer's Root Beer is your producer of this special.
Bye, Rusty. Ah, get in, Rusty. You think I'd leave you?
What did you make of McCaffrey?
There'll come a day. He's coming very soon. We'll run him and the rest of his pinko buddies out of Los Angeles.
Amanda's a suspect, Rusty.
KGPL 20 Central Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Central Unit identified.
Can you run Rusty over? Boy howdy, I can sure try. I think it'll fail the fucking case if I do. Ah, shit. He's too fast. Whoa!
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Oh shit. Oh, sorry. I went to go get another drink. I was reading the subtitles, but I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. What? Oh, I didn't? Are you serious? I'm wearing shorts.
got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. You know, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store, that was never going to work out, was it?
We'll take a look around. She wasn't always such a loner. Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her ego.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
There's that bowling pin. What is this?
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed. Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Yeah, so all signs point to James McTiernan.
When exactly did Evelyn work
Or
in the
James
pictures?
Tiernan, sorry.
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Shit, who's this? Nothing? Really? Not even a question? Do I have to interview this guy? Yeah, okay. There we go.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
This guy's got a great face.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it, but she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
I just placed him. This is a guy who's also in Mad Men. This is Dick Whitman's dad. Yeah, it is. Yes. Man.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
You sure you don't know McCaffrey? The book was in your room.
I would have thought it was pretty obvious the book was among Evelyn's things. You think you have some way to link me to McCaffrey?
Sorry, my mistake. We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem.
He's got a great face.
Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
Yeah, you're so right. I think sometimes they're like, how dare you, and that's it.
You're behind the wheel.
Or maybe they do both, but...
Fine. Where are we headed?
I think I've got some more questions for McCaffrey. Can we go back here?
Car 11K,
What?
Car 11 King, KGPL.
is happening? What? I don't know what they. What? Okay, I guess we're going back to the police station. Nah, Rusty, you drive. You drive, Rusty.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Is Rusty still in the Navy? What? That'd be pretty crazy, wouldn't it?
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
I love that guy. Whoa, wrong room. There's no one here yet. I'm gonna race you. I'm gonna get there first. Yeah. They make the best faces.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick. But she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And to follow up on Evelyn Summers, I want daily reports.
What is blood? Wow. I don't even know if I should say that.
Got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
The hell are you talking about, Cameron? Why do they want me here? Is there a phone here?
How bad is it? Come on, you could tell me.
Isn't this the guy?
What is America gonna understand? It's not about getting, it's about giving. Did the mother leave already?
Isn't that the guy who was the bartender at El Dorado in the last case? I need to get the hell out of here. Out of my way!
Hey! Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
I don't know. I was wondering that too, but I didn't want to spoil it.
I need an
It
address
seems
for
like a very hard thing to do.
Grover McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks, ma'am.
Wouldn't it be great if, like, for driving every car in the game, they let you drive Roman's taxi? Or something. Something crazy like that. The Infernus from GTA.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What you got to do with it?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the Slam River found out.
The Vice City jetpack. Actually, Vice City didn't have a jetpack. That was San Andreas. you get an RPG. You get a rocket launcher. That's the reward. Mailbox? Do we have a mailbox? Did I pass it? I probably passed it. Yeah, right. Or, I'm trying to figure out where McCaffrey lives. There we go. Number 6.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
I wonder if we can bother people in the other rooms. No.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Got a bookworm over here. Oh, the other half of her letter. Oh, this was found on her body. That's pretty bad.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
It's bad.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Oh! Oh, come on! Well, I mean...
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
I feel like after this, we're going to arrest McCaffrey, but I really want to see what the bowling alley looks like. Like, just as a location, you know? Alright. Oh man, I was not reading the chat. An AK-47 and a tank, and it changes from summer to fall. I don't know what month it is, actually. I forgot.
You think talk is cheap? Try hiring a lawyer.
Okay. Play through again with all your gained abilities. Yeah, how would New Game Plus even work? Would it be like a Groundhog Day situation where Cole keeps all his memories? And he doesn't do the things that he does later on? Chase, chase, chase. Yeah, knew that was...
Hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
Knew that was going to happen. There's no escape. I will catch you. I'm gonna get him on foot. I'm gonna get him on foot. Come on, bitch!
McCaffrey, stay and fight the good fight.
I'm not gonna catch him. Oh yeah, I got him. 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 I got him.
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
I mean, there's a bloody shirt, a bloody tire iron, and fucking, you know, his book.
drive to
He's
this
got the
one?
other half of the letter that was found on her
Fine.
body.
Where are we headed?
Let's go to the bowling alley, though. Check out this James Tiernan guy. I'm getting the impression more and more that it's actually McCaffrey, but who knows? Who knows, right? Some of these cases, there's a few people that fit pretty well. Yeah, I think this one's going to be shorter, for sure. We don't have as many witnesses here, or suspects. Look at how greased up those lanes are.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
This is business, Florence. We got a guy who works here by the name of Tiernan.
Sure we do. He's a pin setter. Clears the jams, works the gutters. Go right in. He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
You unlock the bowling minigame?
A nice boy.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
Oh, easy, Cole. Cole, you don't have your bowling shoes on. Damn it! I thought I could ruin everybody's games. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that's how they did this. They used a projector
Down the left side of the house.
for the scores. That's really cool. Like one of those overhead projectors, you know, we used to have in like elementary school.
Tiernan, LAPD.
Before they got phased out for the smart boards and stuff, or the digital projectors. Yeah, man, I remember staying after class to help wipe those
There.
not slates, slides, to wipe the slides off.
What are you waiting for? Get after it!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Hey, come on, Cole. Don't go hating
Another
on bowling.
runner. Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means. Joyride is over, kid.
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Oh, be right back. That was the police. I am wanted for a murder. Just kidding.
We're going through the square.
Oh, we hope the people see him in time to get out of the way. What if they run because someone's setting them up? Because they feel like the deck is stacked against them?
Don't make up ridiculous stories for them, detective. Leave that to the perp's imagination.
Ooh, don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Oh, shit.
Whoa, looks like we're going into the tunnels.
God damn it, he'll kill himself.
All right, as long as he doesn't kill us, I'm okay with it.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
That is the end of that. About fucking time.
I want to try something. Relax, Rusty. He's not going anywhere. You think if I wait long enough, another one's going to show up? I know they do normally when you're in free roam. I'm trying to get this cutscene to play as I get hit with the tram. But I think like it might be scripted, so now we won't run into any more. Alright.
Hands behind your head.
Alright. Oh! Get a little close there, lady.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey. Unless Tiernan set him up. You don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you?
No, it's not Jameson.
Whoever did it. At least it wasn't that Dahlia fuck.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
Frank's wanted for slaying pussy. No, I promise I'm not. Do you have any evidence for that?
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan is a one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them.
I love...
Don't fail me.
I love the captain. I know I've said it before. I think I've said it every single time, but it's true. He's just... He's got such a way with words. Wait, who is this? McCaffrey? Yeah, alright, let's grill him.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
You'll have to do better than that, Grosvenor. We know about you and Evelyn.
Evelyn was a lush, and a boring one at that. You can't link her to me.
What about the book? Oh, the letter! Yes!
Seems there's a serious...
Excuse me? You can't link her to me. How about the fucking letter? The half of the letter found... Nope. No, I'm restarting the game. Fuck that. That should have counted. Are you kidding me? How did that not fucking count? You can't link her to me. Okay, here's half of the letter that, the missing half of the letter we found on her body in your apartment. What are you talking about? Fucking bullshit. No, there was only one half. It was the same piece of evidence, except the description had been updated to say pieces in the victim and McCaffrey's possession. So, I guess I just have to go with the book, which has his signature in it that was, in her little makeshift bed in the liquor store. But that's less concrete because, she could have stolen that book or whatever. It doesn't prove that they're like close. It's not like he inscribed it with her name in it. It just has his name written on the sleeve. Like, am I wrong? I mean, the game says I'm wrong, but I don't understand why.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up. I've been in this job.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
The question was relationship with victim. All right, so I guess related to the relationship, the letter doesn't tell me anything, but that's irrelevant. That proves that the two, either he killed her and took it, or
You
whatever.
told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
You'll have to do better than that, Grosvenor. We know about you and Evelyn.
Evelyn was a lush, and a boring one at that. You can't link her to me.
I guess I gotta go with the torn letter. Addressed to Evelyn, pieces found in possession of victim and McCaffrey. So, I guess it's just the, I guess it's the book.
We know that you thought enough of her to loan out your copy of the Metaphysics.
I what? I did no such thing. That bitch stole that book from my apartment. The impudent fucking moron.
And that made you angry?
Angry? I was livid. Looking up at me with that stupid face of hers, begging me to forgive her. Aha. Very good. That's one to you, detective.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
Do I have an alibi for him? I don't think so. I'm gonna go with doubt. Wish the neighbor gave me a little more to work with. What?
You're gonna need to do better if you don't want to swing for this.
What?
I was having a political meeting in my apartment.
Cheese and crackers for the fifth columnist.
Some of these people will corroborate your story.
I won't give up names of party members.
Good. It's your funeral.
Fuck.
It's either gonna be you or Tiernan, Grosvenor.
Make it stick, detective. The party has good lawyers.
Yeah, he looks like Ben Shapiro. I was thinking of that when I saw his portrait. It looks like that stupid meme. Oh, what an asshole. Okay, I'm really upset that I got that question wrong. I don't have an alibi for him. He's obviously not telling the truth. But if I chose lie, what evidence could I have used against him? Like, I have no clues. The bartender, maybe? The bartender, did he say something? No. The bartender, no. I don't have any way to disprove his alibi. If he says he was home, who am I to... that's why I picked doubt, because I didn't think he was telling the truth. I guess he was. Because it must have been the truth. Like, if he wasn't telling a lie, because I don't have the evidence to connect it as a lie, and it wasn't doubt, it was the truth.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
Like, I kind of want to say the liquor purchase, but I feel like that's not specific enough.
Sorry, my mistake.
Oh God. That's not... That's... Oh, this is the first time Ask the Community has resulted in a almost split decision. I'm gonna go with the liquor purchase.
How come this is so hard to believe?
Should have
a man
doubted.
and a woman getting along, liking each other just as friends.
Damn. So the majority picked the wrong option. This game's been out for over 10 years, and the game servers still have the correct choice listed as like 39%. So that's shocking to me.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
Oh God.
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. And he had nothing but vitriol for her.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
That's correct.
If you don't give me some reason to think differently about this, Tiernan, I'm
Oh
gonna have
my
to go
God.
to the DA.
I drank half a bottle of scotch. I don't remember a goddamn thing.
This is really bad. I'm doing really bad. I'm gonna have no choice but to pin it on McCaffrey just because I fucked this one up.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
We use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
I want the truth. I think you broke into McCaffrey's apartment and planted a lug wrench there.
I didn't do that, and there's no way you can prove any different. As hard as this is for you to contemplate, I really loved Evelyn. She was kind and gentle to me.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. A big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
I've really...
Boys get any on the side?
Frank, please. I'm... Oh, wait. Who can I call? Why is there a phone here?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks, ma'am.
Jesus. I mean, I got every single one of those questions wrong, so who am I to judge, right? But I don't think it's Tiernan. I have a real beef with the way that this game phrases its questions and stuff, and the evidence list, because I found a bloody lug wrench from the bowling alley in McCaffrey's apartment. So that evidence is just useless? It has nothing to do with anything? I mean... Alright, here we go.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
I think this one is like the game throwing me a bone. This is too easy.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore! She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have...
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Yeah.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in the prison graveyard.
Cole hears the music in his head. I like that too. I don't feel good about that one. I got nothing out of Tiernan. But, I mean, McCaffrey was pretty fucking suspicious. Violence against women, you know, beating them nearly to death. And because she stole from him. And he admits that, you know, she stole his book, so... Evelyn Summers seems like the next victim of McCaffrey to me. I did not. You are a liar.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. The gunny is dead, first platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Then we rally with the first and try for the Nambus.
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nambus and enfilade.
Mate,
we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant! Get back off this fucking bridge! They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions. We only have minutes.
I'm in charge here, Sergeant.
Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant.
What's your unit, Sergeant?
We don't have time for this, Lieutenant.
What's your unit, Sergeant?
I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river.
My orders are to reconnoiter the...
I think that point is now moot. You have 10 men left. My orders are to save what's left. Move out!
Seems like Cole wasn't very good at his job. Whoa! That wasn't supposed to happen.
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
Alright. That's where we're going to stop today. I'd like to thank everybody who kept me company in the chat today, anybody who watched and was lurking, and I would also like to thank my subscribers, which includes the following people. I'm being blinded. Elucha Dead, Alex Put 626, Rebel Ant, Cougarific1, and Pat McGroin. Thanks for watching. I will see you all soon. I'm not going to commit to a game or a day yet because I got some stuff going on this weekend. Like side gig stuff. So you got Red Palpatine, good for you, man. That's going to be it. I'll talk to you all soon. And thanks again for watching. If you want to see the archives for these, updates on the stream schedule, all the other stuff, it's down there. I really got to start updating the Instagram and TikTok, though. Those things have not had a new post in forever. But thanks for watching, everybody.